Hi, this is Dr. Gary. Welcome to my weekly tune-up this week. This week I'm going to talk to you about UFOs. A lot of people don't believe in UFOs. A lot of people don't think UFOs can exist. A lot of people are not worried about it happening in their life. A lot of people have great fear of UFOs, and a lot of things can happen because of our unawareness that they are out there, and they can happen to you. I'm talking about unwanted Facebook occurrences. I had an experience just this last week, and I do this occasionally to ride along with one of our local sheriff deputies here where I live in Northern California. It's a big sheriff's department, a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on. But one of the things came to my mind is that one of the primary tools that police officers use now, one of the primary tools that the FBI uses, the CIA uses, any government agency can use to find out about you is Facebook. I experienced watching this young officer learn more about someone that they were looking for using Facebook than their own criminal database and public records information. Also, what's happening to many people, and I hear about this all the time, where social media, as wonderful as it is, and I use it here on the tune-ups and in my practice on a limited basis. But if even you take a look at my Facebook page, you're going to find there's not a whole heck of a lot of personal information out there about me. I see people put things on Facebook that are unimaginable. I can't imagine putting some of the stuff you're putting out there for anyone to see. Here in the media, we just heard about this huge hack of many celebrities with things out there about them that was found on Facebook and online through social media that they really didn't want published about them. I hear about this all the time with clients, especially business clients of mine, that have tremendous things happen to them online because of Facebook. People posting things on their Facebook page or finding something on their Facebook page to use against them. We've talked about this before, and I'm not against Facebook. What I am against, though, is our inability to understand the technology. I'm not sure if all of you realize if you geotag your photos and you're hooked into Google+, that your photos are going to go everywhere, whether you want them to or not. Most of the time they're going to find their way probably to a place that you just don't want them to be. Now, if you have children, if you have grandchildren, you got to be really careful about this stuff now, because everything is interconnected, and that's the beauty of it, but it's also the tragedy of it. I know a lot of people depend on Facebook just for an outlet for communicating. It's our new neighborhood in some ways. But you know what's pathetic about that is that we're not reaching out and really contacting people face to face. I have so many people brag to me about how many Facebook friends they have. But yet if you really come down to it, do they really know any of these people? And do any of those people that are their friends really care? Maybe one or two. If we can get through life with one friend we can trust, we can believe in, they can have our back no matter how good looking we are or what kind of clothes we wear or whatever we've done in our life that we're ashamed of, one friend that we can count on, we're lucky. I hear people talk about their Facebook friends all the time and all their social media friends, and man, I tell you what, they're delusional. We've got to think about what we're doing with this. Your privacy is a big deal, and we're losing it more and more every day. And in my private practice, right here, I see people every day. I see these things are breaking up families. People are so addicted to watching and looking at their little computer screens that they're not interconnecting even at home with their kids. Or they're all watching a screen of some kind sitting in the same room. That is not socializing. That is not family. Let's pay attention to this, because we're becoming a synthetic environment. Our ability to make friends is becoming plastic. We have to really reach out and touch someone and understand that a lot of our social problems, a lot of the anger and the distrust that's going on right now is because we just really don't know anybody like we ought to. I'm also going to ask you to watch out for UFOs. Those unwanted Facebook occurrences where somebody can post something on your website or take something off your website that just isn't appropriate, or put it somewhere and terrorize you just from social revenge. I see this happening all the time. People attacking people they don't even know just to watch the reactions on Facebook and see what happens. And they're completely helpless to do anything about it. And we don't even know who's doing it half the time. Because many of the times we friend people into Facebook, we really don't know who they are. I get it all the time, people wanting friend requests from me. If I don't know them, I don't friend them. So the key is today, pay attention to this. It's going on more and more. It's becoming exponential. It's getting bigger and bigger by the second. Not by the day, not by the week, by the second right now. Google's a wonderful thing. What they're doing is some amazing things for all of us. However, their tools have to be used in a very humane way, and it's up to us to manage that. It's not up to them. They're developing the technology. We have to learn how to manage our technology, and so many people I know do not even know how to do that. They're not sure about their photos and where they go. And many people can't recover their photos once they're on the cloud, and who knows about the cloud and what it really is? You know? So let's pay attention. Until next week, let's be careful who our friends are. And let's be careful on what's putting out there about us from our Facebook page. And let's just start tightening those things down a little bit for our own protection, for our family's protection, for our children's protection. Until next time, this is Dr. Gary wishing you an extraordinary, very safe, non-UFO sighting week. Bye-bye.